Good evening. My name is Edgar Derby, and this is my Sound on Tap. This is a song called Better Being Lucky. Paint a picture in your mind. You don't need details, everything's fine. Roll yourself up a hill, sew your patch on with a porcupine quill. Hey! Cupcake with a spoon. Walk a tightrope between the sun and the moon. When it's time to make a kill, ask that soldier to please stand still. You don't need to have some fancy name. You don't have to play some pointless game. The ones out there, oh, they're all the same. But there's nothing wrong with being lucky. Daisies in a car. Your enemies, they won't get far. Shoot an arrow down a hill. It doesn't matter whose blood you spill. Flat on top, twill on bottom. I'd have worn my wingtips, but I forgot them. If I had motor, ask her to dance, keep things in order. Oh, to hell with romance. You don't need to have some fancy name. You don't have to play some petty game. The ones out there, they're all the same. Just when you think you got everything changed, the whole wide world, it goes right up in flames. The ones out there, oh, they're all to blame. There's nothing wrong with being lucky. When I first started this project, I'd kind of written some new material. It was kind of the first time I'd written my own stuff that I thought had some legs to it, had some potential. And it wasn't really until I figured out, oh, this should be an alter ego sort of thing. When I came up with that and I settled on the Edgar Derby persona, that's what really sort of brought the music to life. And that's when it really kind of clicked of like, okay, I'm really gonna see how far this can go. The line between the stage persona and my personal is very blurry. I find myself doing Edgar things all the time in my personal life. There is an Edgar suit, which I put on as we're performing. So only time I wear these particular glasses and the hat, and the whole thing is, it's sort of, everyone's heard of like a concept album. This is sort of like a concept project. Everything about it from the lyrics to the way the arrangements are, the artwork, to even the stage persona and what I wear while we're on stage. It's all part of the concept. It's actually a character from a book named Edgar Derby. It's from a Kurt Vonnegut book called Slaughterhouse-Five, which is maybe his most popular book. A lot of people are familiar with it. The Edgar Derby character and his story is a pretty minor, but really important and poignant character. Everything about the music is sort of informed by that, and the way I interpret, at least, that Edgar Derby character, what it means in that story, that's all kind of blossomed into the themes and materials I'm exploring in the songwriting. Honestly, having the alter ego and writing specifically towards that kind of makes it easier sometimes. It allows me to go for stuff that I personally might not go for, that Mike wouldn't try or wouldn't be daring enough to like attempt. But since it's for Edgar, I don't know, it takes on a different light, and I can approach things from a different way, really. It can shed a new light from a different angle on just about everything. It's definitely meant to be a full band. When I released my first record, I didn't have a band yet. I am a multi-instrumentalist, so I played most of the instruments on the first record myself. And my producer, Ben Jackson, is an amazing drummer, so he played the percussion parts. So we kind of worked backwards on that one. I made the record, we got it all finished up, released it, and then I kind of had to recruit the band. But yeah, I think Edgar Derby in its purest form is the full band. Sort of the integrity of the project depends on the character of my bandmates. Like that's very important to me for this particular project. So actually, Killian Smith, my bass player, was not a bass player until I said, hey, you're the bass player in my band now, and I handed him a bass. I've known Kevin, my drummer, for a long time, and my guitar player, Alex Hastings, is a good friend of mine too. Killian and Kevin have been on since the beginning, and then Alex at this point, I've kind of got him in the band at this point. He's an amazing guitar player, and he plays with a lot of different acts, so to have roped him in, I feel like I've kind of sneakily did that.
Poetry ain't so natural to me. Sometimes birds just fly by. Purple, pink, inky blue, tangerine. Sometimes that's just the sky. There ain't no reason why. There ain't no reason why. Passing judgments all the while. Just because the stove doesn't feel hot, it doesn't mean you should smile. There ain't no reason why. There ain't no reason why. I'd like to think that I make you chuckle. brings out that sweet honeysuckle. The flowers taking a bath. There ain't no reason why. There ain't no reason why. First the colors, then the human, so it goes. Red, white, black, from your fingers to your toes. When it started, there was no one could have known just how far that friendly raven could have flown. Scattered breadcrumbs for the birds, they're taking flight. A flock of feathers wanders off into the night. And in the end, it's true that all of them must die. Umbrella in a mirror to keep discernment dry. Standing in the black rain, there's a way of doing things. It doesn't make a difference if you're a thief or you're a king. Standing in the black rain, we slice the air with rigid wings. It's fractured, it's indifference, a drunken passion in its veins. When the stolen words are read for children's ears, the colors sculpt the shapes that they actually hear. The glory seemed imperative in what they cheered. The winter was the only thing the songbird feared. The winter was was the only thing the songbird feared. Standing in a black rain, there's a way of doing things. It doesn't make a difference if you're a thief or you're a king. Standing in a black rain, we slice it with rigid wings. It's fractured, it's indifference, a drawn compassion and a sling.
I want to thank you all for joining us tonight. We're grateful for this opportunity. It's been sort of a wild time to be making music, so to get this opportunity to do this sort of performance is just pretty cool. So thanks for listening. Most of the songs you're hearing tonight are off of our new LP entitled Dancing in Death, The Place Where the River Makes a Sound. It's our second LP, and it's out everywhere now, so you can check that out. This song's called Nothing New. 1, 2, ready, go.
I turn the page to find a way to have some fun, to have some fun. That second stage over display.
pandemic first kind of got serious and stuff started shutting down and we all realized, oh, this is a real thing, we were actually in Nashville in the studio recording our second record. So it was sort of wild because we were there in the studio, we'd work all day. It was just me, my bass player Killian, and our producer Ben. So we were kind of isolated from the rest of the world anyway. So we kind of decided we're just gonna work all day and check what's going on every night. And you know, if we need to leave back to Texas, we'll do that. So we kind of saw things unfold while we were recording the material. You know, going to the studio is a unique thing no matter what. This will be sort of an indelible memory for me, just with all of that going on. That being said, we got the opportunity to finish the recording, and then we did all the post-production while we were sort of isolated. Most of that we were okay with doing remotely anyway. We were hoping to release the record summer of 2020. We did not end up releasing it until February of 2021, but I am grateful that we had that project to keep working on while we were all sort of isolated. It really did kind of help with that whole thing.
Ordinary men, the right place, the wrong time. You get to decide where the devil lives. You get to decide who the devil is. Right time. You don't get to hide behind circumstance. You don't get to lie about blood romance. In the rhyming of history, we are creatures of subtlety. Can we consider things with the slow regard silence brings? You'll be the same until you're well and truly dead. Ordinary men, you've seen your way and tried to be truly well read. Ordinary men, an inherited heritage of catastrophe. Ordinary men, you will rewrite the missive that your children will read. In the rhyming of history, we are creatures of subtlety. Can we consider things with the slow regard silence brings? Oh. plot a graph. Use the courage of your convictions. Up in flames, a giraffe. Where once wasn't a sense to still. Taste the shame of the last laugh. Use the courage of your convictions. Speak the names of the last. Where once wasn't a sense to still. The courage of your convictions. Up in flames, a giraffe. Where once wasn't a sense to still. Taste the shame of the last laugh.